In the far corner of Brooklyn, nestled beneath the rumble of overhead trains and the salty chill of Atlantic winds, lies Brighton Beach, a neighborhood caught between America and the ghost of the Soviet Union. Here we meet Anora Mikiva, Ani to her friends, a young woman who works nights at a Manhattan strip club and spends her days watching her dreams fade behind bus windows and cigarette smoke. She's tough, sarcastic, smart, and deeply alone. Living in a place full of immigrants and forgotten people, she's just trying to stay afloat. Ani is the only Russian-speaking dancer at her upscale club. That detail, that one small thing, is what pulls her into a storm. One night, she's introduced to a private client, not a businessman, not a politician, but a boy, Ivan Zakharov, better known as Vanya. Vanya is the son of Nikolai Zakharov, a Russian oligarch with more money than morals. Vanya's in New York studying, but he doesn't go to school. He hides in his Brooklyn mansion, smothered by luxury and neglect, surrounded by games, weed, and servants, but totally alone. His family pays his godfather Toros and two brutal men, Garnik and Igor, to babysit him, to clean up his messes, bribe whoever needs bribing, and make sure the boy doesn't end up on the news. Vanya is charming, stupid, rich, and bored, until he meets Ani. They click, fast. At first, it's just a paid night, then two. Then he offers $15,000 for a week. No strings, just pretend to be his girlfriend. Stay in the mansion, go out with him, smile for his Instagram. But over that week, something strange happens. They start to fall for each other. Maybe not love, not yet, but something real. Both are lonely. Both are looking for someone who sees them. And in that brief window, they see each other. They take off to Las Vegas, swept up in a wave of neon lights and fake Elvises. Vanya proposes out of nowhere. And against all logic, Ani says yes. They marry. Cheap chapel, flash photos, fast love. But the morning after, the truth comes out. Vanya admits he didn't marry her for love. He just wanted to avoid going back to Russia. The marriage would help him get a green card. That's all. Ani is crushed. But instead of running, she stays. She quits her job, cuts off the club, and decides to build a life with him, despite the lie. Maybe because part of her still believes he can change. But far away back in Moscow, Galina Zakharova, Vanya's powerful, terrifying mother, sees. They storm into the Zakharov mansion, where Ani and Vanya are living like newlyweds in denial. Garnik mocks Ani, calling her a prostitute. Vanya, spineless and soft, panics and runs. Leaves Ani behind, again. She fights, literally, smashes furniture, claws back her dignity. But the message is clear. She is not wanted, not by this family, not by her husband. He offers her $10,000 to vanish. No divorce, no noise, just an annulment. Her wedding ring, confiscated. Ani, bruised and betrayed, says she loves Vanya. They don't believe her, but she doesn't care. She agrees to help find him. The team scours bars, strip clubs, late-night diners. Eventually, Ani finds him, drunk and laughing, receiving a lap dance at her old club. She tries to talk. He mocks her, laughs in her face. The fairy tale is over. The Zakharovs learn the marriage cannot be easily annulled due to Nevada law. The whole group, Ani included, flies back to Vegas. She wears her best dress, speaks in Russian, tries to be polite. Nikolai, the father, is quiet, curious, almost amused. Galina, the mother, pure steel. She looks at Ani like she's dirt under her shoe. Vanya sides with them, tells Ani the marriage is over. Cold, final. She fires back, reminds them, no prenup. She could drag their empire through the mud. Galina leans in, smiles. I will destroy you. And Ani believes her. She signs the annulment papers. Before leaving, Ani delivers one final insult. Fierce, funny, and sharp. Even Nikolai smirks. Igor, the silent bodyguard, tells Ani it was his birthday yesterday. She pauses. Something soft flickers. They talk, honestly. In the silence of the mansion, something human happens. Ani and Igor share a small moment. She breaks down, fully, finally, in his arms. He returns her wedding ring, a small gesture of respect. maybe the only one she gets. Annie leaves the mansion not as a wife, not as a victim, but as herself, a woman who survived. Anora is not a story about love. It's a story about illusion, power, and what it costs to be seen in a world that wants to erase you. It's raw, sad, beautifully human, and in the end, it's not about what Annie lost. It's about what she chose not to become. Thanks for watching. If you like this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Comment your thoughts on Anora. Did she do the right thing? Would you have stayed? This is CineLingo, where cinema speaks.